Alright. I don't know. I like to post videos and not edit them. And I know that I should edit them to make them more interesting for y'all. And I get that. I get that. And that's fine. But I don't want to edit it. So I'll get to the point. So, what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is love and hate. Love and hate, and this brings in duality. Duality, like, duality, which is dual, like two, like you versus me. That's duality. I like to bring things to a middle, where you are still you and I'm still me, but I kind of know that we're the same thing, we're the same energy, we're the same species, we're the same thing. And you have your different parts to you and I have my different parts to me. So if I think I'm very deep, then that also means that everybody around me is also very deep. And you can get kind of too single-minded. Like you've got two hemispheres in your brain, like the left and right side. You could get too single-minded to where you just see yourself as deep and you don't see other people as being deep as well, because you're so complex and you're taking so long to figure out how complex you are that you really don't have the time or the patience to like figure it out in somebody else. And the reason for that is because if you haven't found how deep and complex you are, then you can't even see it in anybody else. You have to find it in yourself first. You have to realize that you are very complex and you have all these different pieces and all these little things that make you you, and that everybody else has that too. So, with love and hate, because that's originally why I wanted to make this video, is about love and hate. And how even though they seem to be completely opposite things, completely opposite, they are still the same. They're still the same. Just like you and another person could be completely opposite, like in every single multifaceted way. You could be completely opposite, but you're still the same thing. You're still both human. And I know that's up for debate, but you're still the same thing. And that's how love and hate are. They are completely opposite, have nothing in common with each other except the fact that they are the same thing. And you can't have just one of them. You can. But, alright, so think about it with the stick. Like, if I just want one of them, what's my stick do? And if I just want this one, what's the stick do? I could hold it up, but that's an extra force it takes to hold this up. But naturally, it just falls. If something's just holding it, it will just fall. And that's what our world is like right now. Like, and this is if you think about this as being the pole of the earth, how the pole is like up and down and it moves in a circle. And then you have like your winter. This causes the seasons, And it kind of looks like a witch's brew, like stirring the pot. And this is like the whole earth around it. And all the people on it, like we're in this kind of energy, like just stirring the pot to where one is at the top and one is below. So if this is love at the top and hate down below, you see, we put love as being like higher and lighter, and hate as being like low and bad. And in reality, they're the same thing. They're just this one stick. They're just this one stick. And this is how we're choosing to do it. Back and forth like this. Pushing all the hate down, pushing all the love up. Like, keep creating a witch's brew kind of thing. And that's fine. It's just, we're learning stuff. Like Uranus. Okay, like Uranus, its axis is kind of tilted to the side. And it does it like that. It just does it like that. And so it's a little bit different, like Uranus, a little bit different. If you look in my Uranus is like the ruler of Aquarius, and we're in the Aquarian age. Uranus is actually further into the galaxy, and so it's said to have less of an impact here because it's so far away. And Saturn is closer, and so Saturn is a co-ruler. They're co-rulers of Aquarius. And Saturn is closer, so it's like said to have more impact, to be the first ruler. And Uranus was always thought of as the first ruler, and now Saturn is wanting to be the first ruler. And I don't know. It really doesn't matter how far away you are, I guess. Like, I don't know. But with love and hate, it's like that. What I do, because I'm a very sweet, very kind person. Like, very sweet, very kind, and I really understand, I wouldn't say understand people, use that word, but I feel people, I can get it, I can put myself, sorry, this is something that I probably should edit out, because this is me still working, this is me still trying to figure out what I mean. And I like to put my words out here into the exterior so I can hear how they sound and hear how they vibrate with me, and then be like, that's a little off. Like it's kind of like a bat, the echolocation, like I'm kind of blind and I don't know where I'm going, and so I say stuff and I'm like, you know, and so I don't want it to be taken so seriously by other people, you know, because I don't know, do whatever you... But, love and hate. So I like to, grab the stick like this. To where sometimes I may be too much over here and I'm holding the stick up like this. And sometimes maybe I'm too much over here and I hold the stick up like this. So it's like I'm over loving, or just too much over here, too hateful, too much over here, and I'm working towards this spot where it's like power of the wand, man. I can either punch you in the face or you can give me a fist bump. That's the power of the wand. Okay.